After a tumultuous offseason last summer and a season of not making the playoffs, along with more turmoil this offseason, the Steelers needed a break, and they got that with their 2019 NFL draft class. They wanted to get back to basics, getting back to what made them such a great, consistent team for quite some time. Running back Benny Snell out of Kentucky is one of the players that exemplifies what the Steelers are all about. Plus, they'll provide good depth behind James Conner. Deontay Johnson out of Toledo adds some speed and playmaking ability to their receiving core as well. What I liked most about the Steelers draft was how they got defensive and added some bona fide dogs on that side of the ball, starting with making a move all the way up in the first round to take Devin Bush out of Michigan, who was one of the best inside backers in the draft class. Justin Lane out of Michigan State gives them a solid press corner with ball skills, seeing that he was a former wide receiver for the Spartans, so he still has some upside left in his game. Both Sutton Smith out of Northern Illinois and Isaiah Buggs out of Alabama are what I like to call it guys. You can't quantify what it is, but they seem to have it, as both guys routinely found themselves in the opposing backfield often throughout the course of a ball game. Devlin Hodges of Sanford broke Steve McNair's FCS all-time passing record this past season and has the right temperament to play the position and succeed as a pro. He stood out to me the most at the Tropical Bowl this past January and has some Bubby Brister to his game, in my opinion. Ian Berryman out of Western Carolina was the best punter in the FCS and arguably the best punter in the nation. He's a legit game changer, defensive weapon if you will, and will definitely turn some heads during training camp. I gave the Steelers a B for their draft. Love what they did defensively, adding those impact players I talked about earlier. Now, offensively, I felt as though at wide receiver and running back, they could have gone with other prospects, but I understand why they went with the guys that they ultimately did go with, because those guys fit the mantra of what they want to get back to as an organization.